Happy Monday. Thanks for everybody that's tuning in to WillPower UnSurfaced. And we have guests today.
Absolutely.
We have two guests who have graced our
Wonderful
presence
guests.
today on WillPower UnSurfaced. First, we have Leslie. Leslie, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Leslie Morris. I am the founder of the Village Teen Parent Coalition in the Philadelphia area.
Okay.
All right. And we also have Dave, am I correct?
Derek Dean, I'm
Derek.
introducing.
Derek, I'm sorry.
This is Derek. That's all right.
Such a
Derek
guy.
Dean.
Derek
He's
Dean,
one of my favorite
photographer.
photographers that do all of our
That's gonna be
fashion
alias.
shows.
David Dean. I'm gonna be
David Dean.
Okay, that's all right. You're allowed to
That sound like a one of them movies, like a 007 type movie.
Right.
David
Nope,
Dean.
Nope. I know that. I know that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, it's Derek Dean Photography, Derek Dean Media, from the Mannequin Factory out in Manio. Wonderful spot, event space, 8,000 square foot, beautiful place we're working on right now. About to bring something to the city, and I'm glad to come through and share that with y'all.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
See, that's a plus along with, Mother's Day coming up, right? And I always like to tell people about how important Mother's Day is, especially not now having a mother. Even when Father's Days come around, not having a father, it hits different when it's you. So when a friend of mine's, when Chatty Cax conversed with me, what's up, Tara, about an event coming up on Mother's Day, I was very, very, very excited to conversate about it. And I said, my partner, she go crazy when it's women power. When it's I'm telling you, like the vibes be different when it's a female that's doing something powerful or and have some impactfulness as far as, from a sociology perspective and a psychology perspective, because anything having an event to cater mothers,
Yes.
is symbolic to like the way Derek could take your picture and make it manifest in the physical. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a work of art. So a mother to me is more important than drinking water. So why do I say that? Because I don't have one no more.
You
So
still
it's certain
have one,
questions
she's
that
just
I
not
want to
here anymore.
ask. Like that's the part that you don't overstand because you might still have your mother. So let me explain a little bit of it so you can kind of relate. It's more important than having, I would rather never drink water again in life to have my mother. I still can live. In some ways that I will have some side effects, like the side effects of not having one. Like I got questions when I start studying the zodiac. They said, what time were you born? And I'm like, Of course somebody referenced, go look at the birth certificate. Go look at this, go look at that. But if my mother was alive, I could have simply just what? Call her, right?
Yeah.
So when I heard of this event that Leslie is having, I said, Khadijah, I called Khadijah fast. I said, wait a minute. Derek Dean, we're going to talk about photos, but we're going to talk about always love my mama because she's my baby girl.
That's right.
Ooh,
only
talking
get one,
about
baby.
mama.
Yeah.
Now, so Leslie is throwing an event this weekend, this Saturday, and her event is catering to about 24
moms.
24 moms between the ages of 16
I
and
can't hear
20.
you, but I want to make sure they
And
hear
Leslie
you.
is
There you
giving
go.
them a photo shoot,
Yes.
and I think that is such
Dope.
an amazing morale booster, especially for like teenage moms.
Right.
Because I was a teenage mom, so I know.
I gotta
like
ask
like when
Leslie
you have
something.
when you a teenage mom, and you
Right.
have kids,
That's so dope.
you
I was
can't
so
even think about
excited.
yourself.
You're doing a photo shoot. So being as though we got a professional photographer in the building, he might can give it a ping. So how many shots do they get?
So they're only gonna get a few shots, but
Okay.
we're gonna see how
Tell
things
'em
go.
again.
A few shots. so I think the thing is we have so many moms, and so we're gonna be on a tight schedule because they're gonna have their babies with them. So the point of it was for us to document them with their children, a nice
Absolutely.
professional
I get it. From a
photo.
psychological
Yep.
perspective.
And then, these women are 21 and under. So they are, in
Wow,
some of
didn't know
them.
that much.
Yeah, this is only
Wow.
focused on teens. So my youngest mom is 15. My oldest mom is 21. And their children's, I have 2 expectant moms coming, and the oldest child that'll be on site is 3. So
Wow.
it's the nonprofit that is throwing this event, the Teen Parent Coalition. We focus on moms and dads 21 and under. So
It should be on green. As long as it's on green. Don't
So
touch it.
I won't be able to be there this Sunday because I'll be in LA. But what I will do is I'll donate a photo shoot.
oh, that would be
Wow.
awesome.
That's what I'm talking about.
That would be
Wow.
awesome.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let me show. Go ahead. I'm gonna show her some of your work. When
That
you,
would be awesome.
I'll donate a photo shoot.
So that's
That
first
is
of
so
all,
cool.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
But
We
let
are
me
you should do
reiterate.
her.
I don't know how
Because
many
I think
shots.
A few
that's,
shots.
I think no, because you deserve to be
No,
pampered too. Are you a mother?
I am. I'm a mom of
Say
4.
that then. See, so
I'm a mom of 4, and I
See?
actually was a
And
teen
that chocolate
mom.
skin.
Yes.
Oh,
Beautiful,
I was a
isn't
teen
it?
mom.
So that's what passion. That was my next.
Exactly.
Because I know Chatty. I know how she get down. I know what inspires her. She loves anything from a state of consciousness perspective and positivity. Calling on positive chakras and affirmations. I
Absolutely.
get on. And the reason why I like to talk to strangers that I never met before or spoke with before, because that reinforces the positive energy that we share on willpower.
Absolutely.
Honestly, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Absolutely.
So I love to watch the state of felicity that Khadijah gets in when it's a female.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, no, it's
to be
okay,
perfectly
'cause I see
honest,
the-
it's
I
not.
see the energy
it's
different
not,
when it's a male.
The thing what it is it's
Say
like
no.
it's my it's my people. See, when I see my people doing things, and EA think I might think I'm biased to the women,
No,
but it's just not that. You understand? It's
okay.
because I am
Right.
a woman.
Well,
So because
absolutely.
I am a woman, when I see a woman doing great things, and so
Absolutely.
especially us, because we come from so many things in our background. You understand what I mean?
Right.
I know for me personally, some days I ain't know if I was gonna be here the next day.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you come through things and you see the sisters and the brothers getting together and doing things and coming up out of dark places, it makes you feel good. And I know, well, for
It
me,
do.
it makes
It
me
do.
feel good. I love to see my
Absolutely.
people
Absolutely.
doing great things.
No, definitely.
So
I
where's
think,
it taking
We are
place
the
at?
creator
Let's just
of the
punch
great
the
things.
address real
What?
quick. So this is Mother's Day from 10 a.m. to
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
But it's a closed event because we had to RSVP the
Right.
moms.
Right.
So,
No, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
it's going to be held at Delta Family Services. So
So can press come in like Fox
Absolutely.
29, like Mike,
absolutely.
the guys that just
Just
left
left.
out of here?
Absolutely.
They may want to come in,
Absolutely.
capture some of the moments, some of the stories.
Absolutely.
You never know.
Absolutely.
That's why I wanted to bring you on Glockaware, because
Yes.
out of Glockaware we have like 20 shows.
So many
Yeah.
others.
So throughout, and I thought it would be great, if you could make it. And I know you're pressed on time, so we want to get all the information out there. And what made you start it? Not only that you're a teenage mom, but what made you want to go further with it?
Right.
So for me, I know that I wouldn't have been able to get to where I'm at if it wasn't for my village. Along my path, like I've had so many people that have organically found me or I found them, and they have just helped me. And statistically,
Right.
I'm an anomaly, right? I
Right.
shouldn't be,
Right.
because I had my daughter when I was 16. I'm from Detroit. I
Okay,
graduated
shout out to
high
the
school.
D.
Yeah, shout out to the D. What up, though? I graduated from high school, which there's like a 50% chance of graduation rate for teen moms. I went on.
Okay, you can't drop statistics without giving them the number. How old are you?
Now?
Yes.
Ooh.
But because
You're
that's
never
important.
supposed to
So
answer
to
it's
over her
overstand.
okay.
age.
It's okay.
Okay, well, go ahead.
It's all right.
'Cause I process.
So my
Go ahead,
birthday is
sister.
on Friday.
Oh, you're a Taurus like
Ooh.
me. Oh, the
Yeah,
Taurus
okay.
energy in the building.
Yep,
My
that's
birthday
why
was
we-
last Monday.
Yep, we
Yeah.
party like rock stars. Totally do.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So my birthday's on Friday. I'll be 39.
Okay,
what's
good.
up.
Yep. And so I graduated.
So
from-
happy born day. I'm gonna say it
Thank
to you
you.
now, because those few hours, it means a lot far as a being conscious concerned, but it's still your born day. It's your born day now.
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly, because when you're in the womb of the mother, it's some miraculous
happening.
things that's taking place, far as positive chakras, depending on what you were going through, what your mother were going through while you were in the
time.
womb. No, honestly. So go ahead, sister.
Absolutely. So my birthday's on Friday. I graduated from high school at in Detroit, and then did a couple of years of college in Detroit.
Right.
I had a scholarship, and then decided to come to Temple.
Okay.
Because my mom is
Shout
from
out Temple
Philly.
University.
Yeah, TU. And so I graduated from Temple. I got my business degree in marketing, and then I went on to get my master's degree from LaSalle. So the percentage that actually goes on and finishes undergrad is so small.
Right.
I know.
But master's degree is like 3%. Like it just doesn't happen. And so I know that
And it don't have to be that way, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Yes.
Politically. Because what you learn in those differential years, you can have a crash course and learn that.
Absolutely.
You don't have to drag it out, but that's a whole nother topic.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
I have to come back for that.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
I have to come
No,
back for
absolutely.
that.
I need to finish getting
'Cause I
mine.
took accelerated courses, like, and I overstand.
Right.
Y'all milking the game.
Yeah. it
Enough
takes-
is enough. But go ahead.
So with that, I knew that I couldn't have done those things without the support of family, friends, strangers.
Right.
Literal complete strangers that
Yes.
just appeared in my life and were there.
No,
when
they
I
wasn't
needed
strangers.
them.
You just didn't get introduced to them until the right time. They were always around you.
Yeah.
That's that's the spooky part that people don't kind of be conscious about later. But go ahead.
Yeah. So with that, I knew that once I got into a certain place in my life with my children and my full-time job, that I was able to lean in and give more to the community in a more organized way, because I've always been doing community work since college. I've been doing community work.
So it's in you.
It's
Okay.
definitely in me. So I wanted to found the nonprofit, and so I did that in 2020. But because of the pandemic and other things, I
Right.
didn't launch it until last summer, which was perfect timing.
Right.
Yes.
I have a question I think is important. So you said you were a mother at 16. Now my thing is, how did you get to college? Because a lot of us don't make it to college. How did you weather those years until you made it to college? How did you fund yourself? Was it through student loans? If you could let the, because some of the young women don't even know the road to take.
I completely understand. So,
Good question.
Very good question. Until I graduated from college, and 2 years after college, I always had 2 jobs. So from 15 till around 23, 24, I consistently worked 2 jobs, but I wasn't able to do that because of my village,
Right.
So the support system.
my
Yes.
support system.
Back to
But
that.
in addition to that, I definitely had to take out student loans. I definitely.
I
had
ain't
to
gonna
take out
diss.
student
I ain't
loans.
gonna diss none of our sisterhoods or brothers. So that's an issue right now, because everybody's so conscious and have knowledge of self that no one feel like they can work anymore. People, they don't even want to work for themselves, yet you don't work for somebody. So having one job is crucial.
Yeah,
So you work 2 jobs.
I had
So that just shows.
Right.
See, what you don't mind me asking? Did you grow up kind of a have not? Like I grew up a have not.
yeah.
So when I get a chance to have, I have.
So I grew up on welfare. My mother, she grew up in a great, I would say, middle class situation, but ended up getting a divorce from my father very young. Moving back, she moved to Nigeria. My mother's from North Philly, moved to Nigeria in 1980, 1979, sight unseen, lived there, and then eventually left and moved to Detroit. And she had to start from nothing.
Wow.
So
Power. Hey, my sisters, I
Yeah.
salute y'all. Let me keep it all the way 100. Females, now I know y'all have a lot of power, because now I ain't gonna give a lot of. It's crazy in the female world
There you
too.
go.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I always blame twerking.
Really?
Twerking started a. Come on, I'm trying to be more positive because it's Mother's Day coming up.
Really though?
But this sister made my day when I read.
cannot.
When Chatty sent me this, I was delighted because I'm like, damn, I don't have a mom. How can I participate in any way possible? Because I know sitting around on that day, like 2 of my best friends, I have about 10 best friends, like best 10 best.
Close.
Because it's hard to have one best friend
I
when you well loved and you reciprocate the same things that you receive from various of people.
Right.
So I have like my homie Short and Easy Jace, they lost their moms within the last 3-4 years. You know, mom's 2019. It's different. So when you get those, and it's sad, and I say this a lot. I don't like to keep, like, I don't throw up when I did it the first 2 years when she passed away. She passed away July 9th, 2019. So July 9th, 2020, you know, heavenly, you know, whatever. Then I let it go because I still hold some principles from certain religions that I learned.
Right.
Because I implement whatever it is that benefit me,
It,
no matter where it come from. If it makes me in a better state of consciousness, no matter what it is, I'll implement it. So I don't know how I could contribute. I'm glad that Derek Dean said he want to do a photo shoot. And I suggest that I think that he should do it for you, because as me, I've been running through the cities on a mission trying to get 4 for a long time. 24 years, no breaks. And sisters like Khadijah and Yama that's around me all the time, Geek, they make me feel at the time when I need somebody to say, you doing a good job, pat on the back, my brother. When I need that, it come at the best time ever in my whole life. Because life will send you on a roller coaster like crazy. And I think what you're doing for them young sisters, oh my God.
It's the bomb.
You need to really do a story on teenage pregnancy.
We really need to link up.
Right, for real though.
Honestly, I'll talk about things later.
Yeah.
But there's a project that I was blessed to be a part of. I was the only brother with 6 sisters for the core film crew. So I got a lot of story to tell about you sisters, because I think God said to me, he said, oh, you say they get on your nerves. I'm one of them old school boys. You know what I mean? Man, them women get on my nerves. I'm going to the other room. And he said, and so I asked him, I said, I want to make it. He said, you want to make it? I said, yeah. I said, give me the people to make it. He said, all right, I'll give you
the ladies.
So I said 3 came. I said, all right, good, that's well. So then 2 more came. I said, God, that's a lot of ladies. And then he said, you take 1 more. I said, come on, God, that's a lot of ladies. So it seemed like he said to me, well, stop talking about my daughters, and I'm going to show you how beautiful they are. So through the journey of the 3-year process of making these films, I found out y'all the bomb. So salute to the moms, the sisters. You know what I mean?
That was nice, Derek. Did you rehearse that, Derek?
Nice.
Nah.
But
you gave me time to think about
ready.
it. You seen the vibe in the room.
Right.
He's ready.
Nice.
It's the
I
vibe in the
love
room.
it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the honesty and the humility.
My
that
mom
came
live around the
behind
corner.
it.
I don't want her to come
Like,
out here
you
smacking
don't
me
want
up
her to
in
run
the
up.
studio. Nah.
Right?
I'm still short of that.
'Cause you know better
that little
than that.
5-foot woman got, and I'm proud to have her.
Yes.
Shout out to Yvonne Dean. Yvonne Dean, my mama.
I think that the idea for someone to come back, to step back to our youth, is like there's no words for it for me. You know what I'm saying? Because our youth are it's so rough out here. Like I'm watching, because I had kids young, and sometimes when I see, for me working with children and working
you a
around
teenage mom
kids,
too?
19.
She had
I
her
was
baby in
19.
the
I
So you
was,
was a
they said I
teenage
was
mom.
grown, but I was not.
You were
But 19 was.
Yeah, no, but
if there's a
they
teen
say,
on it, you a teenager.
Exactly,
That's how
because you know they
20.
try to say once you turn 18,
No, 20 is adult.
I'm still in the mind.
20 is
ladies.
adult.
You understand
No.
what I'm saying?
17, 18, 19,
Right.
20.
But you know,
what?
but you know what they
I
say
know,
when you turn
I know.
18, you're an adult. Well, when you have kids at 19,
I'm quite sure the boys was on your top
you're
at 19,
still-
baby. You was grown.
you're still a kid, and
Yes.
your mind, maturity wise, you're not a kid. Maturity, now you got to grow up.
haven't
Now you got to be
experienced
an
things.
adult real fast. And me, I wanted to get out of my mom's house quick.
Yeah.
And so,
South Philly?
yeah, I jumped right out. Like I didn't.
You couldn't wait to hang
Listen,
on task. You couldn't wait to go across the bridge.
Listen,
Now look at look at us.
She wouldn't
Wait.
wait to go
I
across the
don't want to
track.
be grown until now. Look at us.
I
When they was getting
couldn't
chased.
Listen, and then when I moved out, I never regretted it.
You wanted to go
But
back.
no, but what it did for me is it made me understand why my mom
Yeah.
was a certain way.
Right?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't see it.
Yeah.
When our parents is telling us, because my mom begged me not to have kids young. Like she really did, because she
Right.
had me
She
when she was
knew.
16.
She knew.
So she didn't want me to have a child.
Well, I think they
You
all
know?
told us.
Yeah,
They
but
all
you know, we
told us.
hard headed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so we do what we want to do. But fortunately, for having the grounding that I had from my mom and my godmother, who's like my other mom, they was like tag teaming with me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I had like the best of both
So you was
worlds with
hard
them.
headed. You needed
No,
two.
I wasn't. That was the thing. I
No,
wasn't
most
hard
females
headed.
are hard headed growing up. Boys
No.
just started being
Who
hard
said
headed.
Nope.
that?
Not me. I
Who
wasn't.
said
I was
that?
a hard headed a little bit. I was a little stubborn.
Sometimes I'm
I was a little stubborn because
chauvinistic.
I was always like bullheaded because I'm like a true
You're a
Taurus.
Taurus.
So I was like,
Taurus.
I
I'm a
always
Taurus.
was the
I'm a
opposite.
Cancer.
I'm gonna do the opposite.
They get along.
My
well
daughter's
with
my
us.
hardest. My
Yeah.
Yeah,
two
'cause
daughters,
y'all
the
fire
hardest
signs.
ones.
No, we
Earth.
Earth.
No, y'all Earth. That's
Grounded.
even worse.
We grounded
Grounded.
though,
No, that's even worse. Hard headed.
because we know we right.
I'm a water sign. I'm a water sign.
My mom's a
Cancer.
Cancer,
July
so I
1st, we
had to-
blend in. If you're a Cancer, you blend in with any sign. Why you think we water? Water flow with
Cancers
everything.
are sensitive.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
When you ain't listen,
Sensitive
growing up, when you got
thugs.
cereal, you ain't got no milk, you use water.
I'm afraid to tell y'all
Cancers
what I
are,
had.
Cancers are
You
sensitive
a Leo.
thugs.
Huh?
Yeah, we
You a
are.
Leo.
Don't play with us. We
really are.
sensitive thugs.
You had that
Absolutely.
Leo.
I will
Virgo.
crown you in a
Oh,
heartbeat and
okay,
slap you at the
close.
same time.
August,
September.
September, Virgo.
I don't
Okay,
mind a
I was
Virgo.
close. I was close. I was close.
So what else besides the photo shoot?
Oh, so yeah, so
Yeah.
the
Go ahead,
photo
'cause I
shoot.
know
So
you
in
got a
addition
couple-
to that,
Mhm.
we're also
Hey,
giving
G.
them clothes. So we have a celebrity donor who is donating 3 outfits for each mom,
Mhm.
plus a pair of shoes.
I wish I'd have known about this earlier.
That's what I just
And-
told her.
Oh, listen, I would have got 10 designers to give them clothes apiece.
Yeah, stay
Yeah.
in touch.
No, honestly.
Yeah.
No,
We have to
honestly,
do
I'm
something
mad
else
at
for
Chatty
her.
now.
We have to do
Chatty?
something else. Don't. No,
Yes,
I'm not
I
mad
see
at
why
you.
you kept
Everything in
emphasizing
time.
on, dang, how can I forget to call you?
Yeah.
But
Yep.
it's all
So
right.
they're
It's all right.
they're getting clothing. They're getting a celebrity photography team that comes in that shoots for this celebrity. They shoot for Paris Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week. So they're coming down from New York for the day to shoot them.
That's good.
And then we have people that have donated things. So they're gonna each go away with like a Mother's Day gift bag with
That
things
is
for the
excellent.
moms and the babies. We'll have diapers and wipes on site as well.
Nice.
And we're gonna have some doulas come in. So are you guys familiar with doulas?
Yes.
Yep.
I know.
No,
I am.
break down what doulas
I
is.
am.
I'm not
I
familiar.
am familiar. Erica Badu is a doula.
She is. So doulas are pretty much like the arms and legs, the support, the operational support for moms, either prenatally or postnatally. So they can help with like child care, child birth education, what to
Oh, that's
expect when you
important.
go to the hospital.
Believe it or not, it's important. Breathing
Very.
techniques and things like that.
Things that
Yes.
used to get
Yeah.
passed
Yeah.
on from
Yes.
mother to daughter.
Yes.
But
Experience it.
even more than that, right? They are the voice when they're in the hospital. We know that Black women have a higher rate
Yes.
of dying during childbirth. So they're
Absolutely.
the voice to the physicians. They're the voice to the nurses to make sure that the mom is being heard. After she comes home, they're checking in on her. If she's breastfeeding, they're
Right.
helping and assisting with that.
That
Our
is so
sisters
dope.
need to be taken care of.
Exactly. So they're going to be on site to talk to the moms and connect with them. If there's any moms that are interested in using their services, they're willing to donate their time for them. So I'm excited about that as well. And it's just going to be a beautiful day.
Well,
That's
let
good.
let our viewers know where they can send donations.
Absolutely.
She's still
So
accepting donations.
yes, so you can find us either on Instagram at The Village TPC or on our website at www.thevillagetpc.com.
Do you mind giving out your number?
Absolutely.
It's a little easier. Take this number down. Get a pen.
Take this number
'Cause
if
this
you'd
is a
like
little bit.
some.
Get a pen or
Yes.
something to write with.
Yes.
Something that you don't mind taking notes,
Mhm.
because this is very important.
Mhm.
Because if you truly want to, and listen, a donation is whatever it is that you can give.
Exactly. Exactly.
And it's always much appreciative.
exactly.
So go ahead, give the number.
yes, so my number is 267-288-7711.
Again?
267-288-7711.
Now, what she's here for, she's having a huge. Now I'm gonna explain it the way I want to explain
Okay,
it.
go ahead.
A huge.
It's a
Now
big
I'm
deal.
gonna describe it in many ways: skating party, drinking party, a 50th party. Ice Cube gonna be there. Snoop Dogg. Megan Thee Stallion, Gilly the Kid, Wallow, Kevin Hart. You got to say that, right? That's the magnitude of what she's doing.
Yeah.
But it's for Mother's Day and it's teenage moms that she's giving back to. Some are in prenatal status.
Mm-hmm.
Some have children.
Yep.
But she wanted to pamper these moms to make sure that they are not forgotten on one of the most biggest days in our entire life.
Yes.
Mother's Day.
Absolutely.
And I think that's phenomenal.
Absolutely.
I think what you're doing is you deserve a Derek Dean makeup kit.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that you need to be made up. But he does wonders. I mean, sometimes I go in so handsome with the best suit I possibly got, and he still makes it enhance. He finds something to enhance.
Right.
Yeah.
So I understand what you're doing, sister. God bless you.
Yes.
May you get every reward manifest in the physical that you look for, consciously and unconsciously. Because people think that you always have to be, now please forgive me, nonprofit. I hate nonprofits. So please donate to this sister, because I'm all profit.
Yeah.
Before I die, pay me. Please. Please. So donate anything you possibly can to this sister, because she's doing something phenomenal that it takes a lot of courage. Number one, you have to be very detail oriented when you're working with a bunch of sisters.
Yes. This is very true.
I do fashion shows. Sister,
I'm gonna make that noise too.
So salute you.
This
And
is
I
very
know
true.
we
That
almost
you
on
gotta
your
go.
time, so if there's anything else that you want to share with the people, you
No,
can.
I mean, I think that's it. We're accepting donations, diapers, wipes, cash. We accept Venmo, PayPal. On the website, we also accept credit cards. So,
What's the website again?
The website is www.thevillagetpc.com.
And the phone number once more.
267-288-7711.
Because the reason why we asked her to repeat herself, because, you know, if you tuned in on the Glockaware on YouTube, we stream it live. If you tuned in to one of the personal lives, we gonna share it.
Yeah.
One thing about the Glockaware one, it ain't gonna never erase
It's
itself.
gonna always be there.
This will be there for 30 days. So that way you can process the information at your own leisure. Then please donate. We all ask that you donate.
Donate to the
Because this is
sister and her
WillPower
cause.
UnSurfaced podcast is all about. And, you know, I'm going to say we could transcend real quick because I know she has to go
Yes.
make some moves. If you could give us can you give us about 10 seconds of one of Khadijah's songs? Can you tune up one of them? Because if we could tune up one of these songs, you know, you might not have one, but just give us something that's more classy so we can transcend so Derek can switch positions so
That
we can
was
get
my
on our
song that he didn't
willpower
know.
and the amazing writing skills of Sister Khadijah with a body to kill for a movie that we'll actually make manifest in the physical very, very soon. So thank you, my sister. God bless you. Continue to be blessed. We'll be right back less than like
Pleasure
20
meeting you.
seconds.
Right
Great
back.
meeting you.
Nothing in this world I wanna do. I take one step, I take two. You take the lead and I follow you. Yeah, I know that you hurt, been there plenty times before. Gave my heart, gave my soul, but they still want to explore. Ever give someone your all, and they still want more and more. And more and more. I got that medicine you need, yeah. I'ma feel you so good, vibes and energy. Yeah, I was wrapped in shackles, I'm about to set it free. Tie your souls, and we making history, yeah. Follow me like I know you. Nothing in this world I wanna do. I take one step, I take two. You take the lead and I follow you.
Hello. We're back on WillPower UnSurfaced, and we have a photographer with us here today, Derek Dean.
Yo, yo.
And I changed his name earlier, but his name is
My
Derek
alias
Dean.
is David. So if you meet me somewhere and I say I'm David, it's going to be because she said it.
Pause for the cause for 1 second.
Hey,
Ninja
it's
outside.
Mike. What's
Hey,
up,
still-
Mike?
Still,
We got Mike
I call-
English.
I
Jack
call-
with us tonight.
Going outside.
What's
Yeah,
up,
I
Mike?
called him outside.
We know
He
He
ain't
ain't
gonna be
let him
going
go.
by now. Let me
He
just
ain't
say
let him
this.
go. He ain't let him go.
Hey man,
We kidding
What's up,
him.
brother?
this is one of the coolest brothers, Derek, and I want to say this because he has a dope show that come on, and I think everybody
Yes,
needs
I
to
love
know
that show.
about his show that comes
I be
on
watching it.
because it's at a good prime time too. So when y'all ain't doing nothing, I want y'all to get a good look at this brother. Because no, honestly, this brother's
Yeah.
going around and covering a lot of stories in the community.
He is.
Like I watch a friend of the family's who's a designer, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I just love how because of you, brother, let me just say this. And I'm very respectful with saying this.
Yeah, man.
We was thinking about letting the whole Fox 29 come on our new newscast show.
I seen
On the green, yeah.
I seen
That's
your
only
weather
because
report.
of you, right?
I seen
my
your weather report.
Now, they kind of got misconstrued my sublimation about the weather.
Yeah, I understand.
So, if you want to change hearts, you, Mike Jarrett, all y'all,
Oh, my
even
We-
Carrot Top,
We
listen,
can just shift
y'all
on
can
over.
just come on over.
Come
I'll
on
put
over.
the green screen on.
And we just
Listen,
do
and
the we just do the
I
show
just
from
want to
right
say
here.
that.
We just do the show from right
Block
here.
aware weather.
I wanted to say that to you, so you ain't got worried. Because even QD's, he was like, "Hey, yeah, you can get the job too. Y'all can leave whatever network y'all on, but one of my favorite networks is Fox.
Thank
Keep
you,
it all
brother.
real.
Thank
So,
you, man.
brother, if they ain't treating y'all right, Mike Jarrett, Carrot Top, come on over to Glockaware. I set up my newscast. Now you see, I was just learning.
It was the
See,
nor'easter.
Yeah, like
y'all can
there's
teach
a
me.
nor'easter
Yeah, the
coming in
nor'easter.
from
There's a
over here.
nor'easter
You know what I mean? The barometric pressure.
See, Toucan ain't show y'all some of the weatherization. See, it was weathering like
Oh, goodness.
artists like Rick James. Can I show y'all what I'm talking about? Hold on.
What are you doing, man? Look, man.
Get ready.
Oh, my God. This one with his weather report. Oh,
What is this?
Okay.
Oh,
See that? Toucan ain't show y'all that my weather report was about Rick James and his favorite saying. What is it? I'm Rick James, bitch. See, so y'all ain't get the logist of. See, the sublimation.
only
is
thing
this.
I heard was you said Rick James is in
Sublimation,
Detroit,
right?
and I said he's from Buffalo.
See, but look, everybody thought I was just making up words. That's what was so funny. I was kind of tore.
that's all right,
This
yo.
is sublimation, ladies and gentlemen. It's a phrase for printing. See, it sublimates the photo. See, I threw y'all off by saying weatherization, so it sounded funny. The sublimation of the weatherization.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I had it all jacked up too,
Yeah,
talking about
yeah,
the Northeastern,
yeah,
Detroit.
yeah.
I was pointing at the Chicago.
Yeah, you had blizzards
Boston.
coming
Look,
through
I
town.
said, where I said he was
Boston.
from.
You said he was from Detroit. He's from
Khadijah
Buffalo.
said, he from. That's why I don't like smart people watching my show, because
Dude,
sometimes
I
I
hate
just
him.
make up stuff.
I hate him, right?
Because Khadijah
Like,
said he ain't
don't
from
fix
Newark.
me.
He from
Like,
Detroit.
don't fix me. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it with confidence over here. Don't fix me.
I wanted to say,
She
I'm
couldn't
with
look in
James,
Rick's face and just let it go.
Just ride with me.
And I learned something
I
also.
couldn't get the song past the joint out of my head.
No, but it was,
And he
it's
said he was
okay.
in Buffalo.
So y'all can
I
come
couldn't
on
get it
over.
out
I
my
just wanted to tell
head.
Mike personally, because it's one thing to shoot him a message in his DM, not on duty. You know, that means, no.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
But I just wanted to tell him personally. He was outside off his show, and I said, you know what? I ain't phony. I really meant that.
Yeah,
I will hire him, Carrot Top. We got the budget. Him, Carrot
Listen,
Top, Mike
y'all-
Joe.
if
But
y'all
I want
got
the
the
short
budget,
little
we all
sister
available.
too. What's her name again?
Yeah, Jen.
In the morning. Yeah, we want her too.
But listen, if y'all
We
got
can
the
afford-
budget, we all available. Everybody's
Is-
available.
is
Everybody.
Alex
No,
Holly
we can't
coming?
everybody. We can't take everybody. We
I'm
only
just
want.
saying, if you got the budget,
alright.
man, you
Well,
can
two
book
got
us all.
talk.
man.
Is Alex Holly coming?
Like I said, if
no,
you got
I'm
the budget,
weatherman.
if he got the
Okay.
Alex
budget,
is not. Alex is a
Alex
sports
ain't-
cat.
Where Alex
She's
sit
a
with
she's
Mike?
a she's
Sports
an
sit with
anchor.
Mike.
She sit next to Mike.
sitting with Mike Jarrett.
She's
But what she be talking about?
She
Oh
don't-
no,
you
no,
don't-
no. She
You
be
don't
trying to
want,
cover
she's
the
a
weather.
Taurus like me.
Oh,
You
no,
don't
she be
want her
trying to
sitting over
introduce
there
the
on
weather.
the other
No,
side
she
of
trying to
you.
take my
Oh,
job.
no.
She
That's
don't.
Sue
She don't do the
Serio.
weather. That's
So
Sue
Sue can't
Serio.
come.
That's Sue.
No, Sue can't come.
Oh, I
Auntie
Sue.
Sue.
All right.
Don't do
You gotta
shit
bring
like
Sue
that.
in, man.
All right, Sue
You
can
gotta
come.
bring Sue in, man.
Sue,
She
you
can
can
help
come,
you.
Sue.
She can help you because
But you gonna have to be second
Yeah,
weather
you're
person.
gonna need some guidance.
You gonna need
With
some
your
help,
weather
my man.
With the
He's
weather
ahead.
report. Yeah, I might need
In
the
Detroit,
guy.
gonna
no,
need
that's
some
I'm sorry,
guidance.
Detroit.
But guess what? One thing I do know is that there's a nor'easter coming down from the north.
Okay.
I learned that part.
Where's
And
the,
I knew that I wasn't going
You heard
to
of them.
Chicago and Detroit because it was cold.
Well-
That's why Gil and Wallow went with
Yeah.
Lil Dirt. Yeah, I was
It
on
is.
point
It's
with that
definitely
one.
cold.
Mike, you the boy, man. I
Listen,
appreciate you,
man.
man.
Thanks,
Keep pushing
Mike.
the community.
Question.
No, because you're giving back to the communities.
Oh, Mike, tell us the name of your show.
Oh,
Tell
the
our listeners.
215, y'all.
The 215.
No,
It'll be
y'all
on
supposed to
tomorrow.
research
Oh,
it.
the other show. Which show?
The one you
No, the
do
215.
show
I
come on
love the
before us.
215.
Didn't you
No,
cover
yeah, your show.
Stephen Taylor up Ubuntu?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
watched it.
I
Oh,
seen
you
you.
watch it. Okay,
Yeah, I
Derek.
seen you.
I think he
Yeah,
looked it
so
up.
now the goal. You say he looked it up.
Look,
That's
you
all
on
right.
camera. I'm like,
See it however you see it.
That show.
no, that's
See it
that's
however you see it. I
that's
don't
a friend
care,
of the,
man.
that's
Right.
a friend of my studio. So
He's
he's
a good
really
dude.
great dude.
He actually
Great
was the
dude.
first show. He hosted us the very first
I seen
time. He hosted us.
Shout out to Steve.
The goal
Yeah.
of the show, man, is just to highlight and show off. You know what I mean? All the stuff that's flying in and around the city,
Right.
man.
Got a new one for you.
It's a good show.
We
too.
always look. We always open for ideas. I'm always open for suggestions. I can't get to everybody. I can't get to all, but I'm gonna try to get to as many as I can get to.
You know
You know
why?
what I
all
mean?
we
I
can
got,
ask.
I
Thank
got,
you, brother.
I got a half hour every Tuesday at 6:30, and I want to use that half hour to uplift,
Wisely.
inspire, encourage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of I won't say nonsense. We got just bad news.
Right.
Right.
We get a lot of bad
We
news
don't
on
wanna
TV
hear that
all the time.
Right.
Yes.
They gave me this platform, and I tell everybody who contributes to my platform, no bad news.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see nobody crying unless it's tears of joy.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to tug at heartstrings.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Not that we don't need that stuff. 'Cause
No,
our,
you're right.
our city is in a
Right.
tough place.
But we're saturated
But
with
I
it.
We're
think
saturated,
I think
definitely
there's
are.
other ways to approach and deal with some of these issues.
Yes.
And one of those is encouraging people and inspiring people. Like, look, man, I get it, man. We're dealing with a lot of problems in our city, right?
Absolutely.
And it's easy to talk about that stuff.
Besides twerking.
Besides twerking, right? But at
That's
the
a
same
major
time,
issue, though.
That's the issue.
if we're talking about that stuff, let's talk about the other things you could be doing,
Right.
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
And
Right.
so when I have you on and you talk about the fashion shows,
Absolutely.
and you talk about the podcast, and what's the
Absolutely.
thing? You know what I'm talking
The
about?
movie.
With the movie,
The
Philly
movie,
Uncut.
the Philly Uncut,
Right.
And you talk about all the things that you're doing with your time.
Did you see the young man? If you look, the young man that I featured on Philly Uncut that got shot, he was 9, 10 years old. He the same young man that somebody, when I put that back up, just to re-promote the Philly Uncut Part 2, that young man was just murdered 3-4 months ago.
Wow.
And the store that it's on camera.
Yeah.
Robbed the tobacco man at the ATM and took the gun and turned it away and killed him. So the reason why we create those documentaries, as I told Mike, is to create awareness because you need to know what's going on.
Right.
Like y'all need to know his show.
But that's the thing, right? I want to show people that there's
There's another
other
side.
ways that you can do things, right?
Yes.
There's
Absolutely.
other ways that you can enjoy the city. You can be encouraged. You can be
Yes.
inspired to do things that are just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
yo, like act on your dreams,
Dreams,
act
right.
on your passions, act on like this cat. Yeah, I got a cat that I got coming up. He's making handbags in the basement of his mom's crib over in Camden that are selling for $500 a pop.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shout out
That's
to
dope.
Camden.
Look here, I said, yo,
He
man.
is a designer though.
But
That don't amaze me because
here's what I'm saying. It's not about
he's a designer.
but what I'm saying is it's not about the amazement. It's about the saying, you know what, man, this is what I
I'll
like.
be damn.
So I'm
right.
acting
I
on
will
it.
buy one.
Right? And so his thing was, he's like, yo, man. I said, how long you been doing this? He said, oh, I took my COVID money, bought a sewing machine,
Right.
and went on the internet and figured out how to make bags.
That's how you gotta do it. So
I said, yo, man,
Bro,
so you
look.
telling me in a year's time, you have went from not having no knowledge of what you're doing to now you can't make these bags fast enough.
enough.
He's like, yo, Mike, man, I got more orders than I can handle.
Wow.
Because
Guess
he's
what?
making them each by himself.
if
Wow.
you when you
That's
share that
awesome.
story, it
That's
that's how
awesome.
Dap from New York.
Dapper Dan.
Dapper Dan.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Gucci discovered
This
him.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And you
And
doing
his
the right
bags,
thing, brother.
and his bags are phenomenal. The craftsmanship that he
Wow.
puts into them. Because when somebody first pitched it, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get over here. This cat making, you know what I mean?
He ain't making Gucci Louis Ooey under the
But-
basement of
but
the
look,
Louis.
He's making, like, when you see this dude's work, you're gonna be like, yo, I can't believe this cat has only been doing this
Wow.
for a couple months in his mother's
Some
basement.
people is
Wow.
good like that.
Some
natural.
people have
Right,
natural
but
talent.
They
what
do,
that
right?
says
Yes.
to me is like, yo, man, just act on
What
whatever
you got.
whatever you want to do. The answers are right there, man. We all got the internet in our pocket,
Yeah.
Sound like Wallow now.
right?
Yeah.
Get on
Internet,
your
yeah,
internet,
get on
man.
internet.
Like, inspire
You can learn
yourself.
so much.
Learn. Like,
Listen.
you don't have to. You don't have to wait for somebody to teach you. You don't
Nope.
have to wait for somebody to show you no more. The answers are in your pocket. You paying
Absolutely.
these cats whatever you paying for your service each month,
Yeah.
right? $20, $100, $5, whatever you paying for your phone each month. Don't just use it for the bullshit.
Yeah.
Right. No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Use it to
Absolutely.
get yourself out of the situation that maybe you don't want to be in.
And that's a good
Absolutely.
analogy. That's a
It's
good
the
one.
truth.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
And
but that was a good
It's
willpower.
It's like you said, I took a class with Spike Lee. Now maybe I'm not talking to him, but it's still his class that I took
Right.
over the internet.
right.
And he gave me so many tips. I
That
got
was
so
decent.
many tips from screenwriting, how to do it this way.
I was just
if you
gonna
want to
say-
budget a film, it's
So do me a favor. Write me a 30-second commercial about him. Him, Dame, this whole crew, and we gonna shoot it. I'm
you
gonna
want
shoot
me.
it,
I got you.
and I'm gonna get Fran to edit it.
That-
That's how good she is.
I know,
But
30 seconds is a
listen,
long time,
they
too.
gotta be
30
karate.
seconds is a long time.
Listen, they gotta be
Hey, what's
karate
up, sis?
experts.
He said,
Body to
hey,
kill for.
right
Look,
on.
come on here, SV.
Look at the shirt. Look,
Look,
at the shirt.
SV done won her role.
She got her
Body to
role,
kill
yeah.
for. Congratulations again. No, she did good though. She did very well with acting. She did. She did very well with
Yes.
acting. She's a dope. Let me just tell you. If you born and raised in a minority area, you could probably be one of the next biggest actors or actress in the world, because you don't have to act.
You just gotta.
You just
do
got
it.
to be you.
But that's what it's all about, right? But
Right.
that's what I'm talking about.
But when you're acting, you want the character to be themselves.
Right.
But that-
So then it don't look like it's full.
Right. But
Right.
that's that inspiration though, right?
Right.
That's what we talking about. Like, yo,
Yeah.
man, get up and just do it, man.
No, you're right.
You know what I
You're
mean?
right.
Engage yourself. And that's what I don't want to give people any more misery.
Right.
Oh,
we
that's
got
real.
plenty of that.
We can see
No,
that.
that's real.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
day.
We got,
That's
and
real.
look, man, I'm not knocking my station or any other TV station, right? We give you 4 hours, 6 hours of it in the morning. We give you an hour and a half of it in the afternoon. Then we give you another
An
hour and a
hour
half
at
of
night.
it at night, right?
Mhm.
I got a half hour once a week. Cat called me the other day, Mike, I want to do a show. I want to do a story on your show. I said, look, man, I ain't got no parameters. Only parameters is no bad news.
No bad news.
Right.
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 No misery.
That's
Absolutely.
right.
I don't want nobody sad on my show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because look, man, we got
it's
enough
enough.
sadness.
We got enough saying.
Right.
I
feel
need something to
that.
lift my soul.
Exactly.
That sad
Yeah.
energy don't lift my
Yeah,
look, man, I feel
absolutely.
for you. And I feel for whatever you dealing with. But I want to lift
People
you
need-
up now.
yeah,
But you
people
can't
need to
stay
uplift
in it. You
Right.
gotta come
and
out.
I say that to don't wallow in misery.
You gotta come out.
I don't want to wallow in misery. I
Absolutely.
want
I
to
like
lift you
that one.
out
That's
of
in
that.
my new John. Don't wallow in misery.
Yeah,
No.
that's the truth.
Like, I get it that you suffering and you hurting.
but now
But
what?
I want to lift you out of that.
Yes.
No,
I don't want
absolutely.
to get in that with you.
I want you
wanna
to
be
go
in
buy
that.
a $500
Right, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to
pocketbook.
get in that with you. I want to bring you
Right.
out of that. And let's
DJ, I want
find-
to buy a $5 pocketbook.
Right.
From somebody's
Right.
basement.
Like, let's get out of that
Yes.
and let's figure out how we can get up and move on
Absolutely.
and enjoy life together,
Absolutely.
man. And that's
Period.
really what I'm trying to do
Absolutely.
with my show, man. And so, you know what I'm saying? Check it out. It's on Fox Tuesday, 6:30 every night. Excuse me, I
Every
wish it was every
Tuesday.
night, but that's a lot of and I'm doing it by
It's
myself.
coming. It's coming.
So it's
Oh, I've been
6:30
there before.
every Tuesday. It's
It ain't
called the
fun
215.
Mhm.
We inspire, we uplift, we celebrate, we encourage, and we just show off all the dope things and everything that's fly in and around the Philadelphia area.
Yeah.
Period. With a T.
Period.
.com.
With a T.
And that ain't his name, but
And his name is Rick
It's
James.
Rick.
It's the 215, bitch.
The 215, bitch. You heard, Mike? It's the 215.
Absolutely,
Let me
Mike.
get
Thank
outta
you.
here.
Heard him.
Let me
Thanks,
go.
Mike.
Y'all have a
Absolutely.
great
You
evening,
too.
man. We
Yeah.
catch
Hey,
y'all on
bro.
the next
Thanks,
one.
dude.
yeah, though.
A
So you
body
know
to
we
kill
had
for.
SP and Mike.
We got Rain
slide
in the building.
and because we got Derek Dean here, so things get magical, without having to take a flick, and it's just sometimes it's amazing because willpower is energy,
Yes, sir.
and the unsurfaced, like Khadijah breaks down, you always, always, always stay level-headed.
Always.
Think about everything before you do it. Make manifest in the physical, but thought process. Thought process is very, very important. And for you to never understand, overstand, that means look up, research what it is in question. So you can have knowledge of it, and that makes you overstand. When you can say that, yes, I get it. I comprehend. Nobody ever taught us to overstand. They always told us to be under. Don't be under anything. Once you acknowledge it, be above it. You get it? I mean, it's some key pointers. And that's part of the willpower that we try to present to y'all and give y'all on each day, each show. We're going to try to strengthen up certain visitors that come through. Like Derek got a big studio. I can't wait because we're doing our photo shoots there. I'm bringing my whole team, me, Frank, Khadijah, Yama, all of us just to do a photo shoot, about 5-6 people, so we can have fun, 2 looks apiece, so we can show y'all not just only his work, but show y'all that we have been through everything that everybody else are going through in life, but you have to actually gain mastery and learn to adapt to whatever it is that you're going through. So the reason why we bring up these jail stories, these no mom stories, these no father stories, come from the have-nots, is to let you know that you have to gain willpower from something. Gain the most, I don't care where you get the positivity from. Whether it's a sandwich, go make a sandwich. If a sandwich it sounds funny, but if a sandwich makes you happy, you ever see a young lady or a young man that as soon as they get something to eat, they start twirling their toes
Start
and
dancing.
Sandwich make me happy.
Hey, food, I'm telling
Yeah.
you,
Food
it's
make
not
you
only that
dance.
music tames the savage in you, food do. But if you are overweight, and I say this in a good way, no disrespectful way,
Go eat it though.
watch what you eat. Eat some wheat bread. Leave the white sugars and the white flours alone. Get some wheat flour. Get some fish fries. I mean, honestly, that is very important. Leave the salt alone. Come on, Chatty Hattie, she made it too. Come on. Leave the salt alone. And if you want to eat salt, eat some sea salt, Himalayan salt. Umi is in the building too. Chatty, we had a beautiful time talking to her about what she's doing.
Right.
And honestly, I didn't know she was a teen mom. She was breaking down a lot of the things, and we can't say, she told us after the show what celebrity is coming. I'm like, the girls is going to enjoy that. They're going to love that.
Right.
So I think it's dope that I'm kind of mad with you because you didn't let us know earlier, because I would have liked to gave some of the designers a chance to
Right.
give some styles for them women.
Right.
The designers would have ate that up.
I know.
Derek is out of town. He wanted to participate in it, but he's donating a photo shoot to the organization. I suggested that he do a photo
Thank
shoot with
you,
her
Derek. Thank
because
you.
she's a mom and all that good stuff. Hey, we're going to let you sit here. Sit here, and I'll sit there. Because we got 7 minutes, and I need Khadijah. She love her little woman power. Go ahead, Deej. Go ahead, get it in. Go ahead.
You are so funny. Ha ha ha. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And
Thank
I
you for
appreciate
having me, honestly.
you sending the young lady. I mean, I think
Yes.
that is like a great thing. There,
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what your part.
Yeah,
And
so I'm actually it's her nonprofit organization. So she actually came to me to help assist with the project. So we met at an event in
Okay.
earlier this year, and honestly, once we met, it was just a connection.
Wow.
So when she reached out to me, and basically we teamed up, and we here now.
Look at you
So
now.
and this is something that we are looking forward to doing annually. So
Well, I love the idea. And look at that. See, that's what I'm talking about, networking. Networking is so important.
yes,
We as a people, we always had problems with networking with each other.
yes,
But if we don't network and find out who's out there, we will never get our dream a lot of our dreams and our goals won't go to the next level.
Exactly.
Because if you don't, you get stuck in a place. And I know I've been trying to start a business for years, and I
Mhm.
never went outside of my people. You understand what I'm
Yes.
saying? But then I realized, like, you gotta go outside your people. You
Yeah.
never go, and
You
it's
have
no
to.
knock to nobody.
Yeah.
But when people don't know what you're trying to do, they don't understand what you're trying to do,
Mhm.
then they really can't help you. So you have to network. So just for you to have met that young lady a few months ago, and for you guys to have put this together, I think that is awesome because the
Thank
youth,
you.
the teen moms really need something like that.
Yes.
You know, it's so
Just
first of all,
something to
it's hard
uplift
being a
them.
mom as an
Yeah.
adult. So being a mom as a teen, when you're still just coming out of the childhood, and then you're like boosted out of
Yes.
childhood, like it's over. Like today you're a kid, tomorrow you're mom,
Mhm.
and everybody and everything and everybody's going to depend on you now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to give them something, even like a photo shoot, I think that is great. Because when I was a teenager, my girlfriends always laugh about this. But do you guys? I know you guys remember JCPenney and Sears used to have the coupons in the paper.
Yeah.
My girlfriends laugh at me because
I remember
I always would cut the free 8x10 coupons out and go to Sears. And I
Dang,
lived
8
out
by 10,
Wilson.
They was that big?
They gave you 11x16 sometimes, and then you might get like 2 free pictures, but they take like $300 and $400 worth of pictures. And I lived out Wilson, and Sears was around the corner. So every time I got the coupon, I get my hair done and go. My
Right,
girlfriend
so you
said,
take
"You
your
took the
pictures."
most pictures," and it's so funny because when I had my kids, I didn't have the money to go take the pictures like that, and I was thinking like, where did I get the money from when I was a teenager to get these pictures?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So having this photo shoot is just like the bomb. I really think that was like a great, because I know we can do lots of things, but just
Yes.
the focus on you, mom. We're gonna fix you up.
And teenage mom. It's
Yes.
just like I just feel like nobody really doing anything for the community, and
Nope.
especially for these
The
children.
kids,
It's
yeah.
like a lot of organizations are getting funding, and like a lot of kids are out here lost.
Yeah.
So just to give them something to look forward
I
to,
love it.
and even the fathers, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like
Yes.
just to give them that drive, their will, just like somebody care about
Yeah.
me, somebody actually thinking about me, want to do something. So it's just like I'm happy that we are bringing that type of spark back into like the community. So
Can I just interject here? I'm so glad you said the
The fathers, I
fathers
was getting
because
ready
I
to
was
say
a
something
young
about the
father
dad.
at 18,
yes.
and
Yes.
and I think we're gonna have to step up on Father's
I was
Day.
about to say y'all gonna have to
You know,
do
but
something
we're
for the
gonna
guys. Y'all gonna
celebrate
have
y'all.
to-
But we're not gonna
Yeah.
switch from the mom energy.
Yeah.
Right.
But I
No,
just
no.
wanted to bring in young fathers are very very
Yes.
important. So
And
that's
even-
another shot.
So
And
you
even-
guys,
and
no, you
honestly-
guys gonna have to get together so y'all can do something like that for Father's Day.
But
shout
even-
out to the Father in Circle. It's a group of gentlemen doing it. We'll talk about that
Okay.
later.
Okay.
Shout out.
Okay. And we even incorporated the fathers to be a part of the teen photo shoot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if they have the fathers, they still
they're in
present
their
every-
lives,
Yeah,
yes.
it's just like they can
Come
they
as a
also welcome.
family,
Yeah.
yes.
So it's just like we wanted this type of moment for them that they can always have. So yeah, I mean I'm
That's
looking
so
forward
cool.
to it. Saturday, May 7th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. I'm super excited.
Yes.
So whoever is willing to want to come out, donate, participate, just enjoy the vibe of giving back and
yes.
just helping our youth. Come on to. I'm trying
Listen.
to think of what the Glenside family.
Can't complain about them
Yes.
if you ain't helping them.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because we do a lot of complaining about all the things, the bad things that are going on in our
Mhm.
community with our youth. But this is something that we should be celebrating for our youth, because even if it is only 24,
Yes.
it's 24 youth that's going to get something that they might have never been able to get before.
Yes.
Right, and
So
that's dope.
That's dope to me.
And that's dope.
That's so dope to me. Absolutely.
That's the biggest thing ever.
Yeah,
Especially because it's on Mother's Day, and as we talked about earlier,
it ain't on.
with less two.
It's still on. You can't hear. You can't hear. I can hear you.
You can hear them.
Oh,
Mhm.
check,
Yeah.
right.
There you go.
That even because it's Mother's Day, and as we talked about earlier, you know, when some of the people that don't have moms and fathers, it's big. So we have to strengthen days like that, and I think it is important. Like I know Derek mentioned that organization, but we're going to do our own
Yeah.
Father's Day.
No doubt.
You know, salute that organization that's
Yeah,
in
just
question.
giving a big up to
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
that's
big
doing
up to
it.
them. But we doing us.
Right.
You know, because I think I think a bunch of other organizations should do it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Because it's thousands and thousands of fathers that may need that pampering
Yeah.
too. They may
Yes.
not. I would like to. So many things
They
coming to
be
mind.
needing
Teach them
it.
how to tie a tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
And
of them
I
may
even
not know
have
how to
people-
tie a
and
tie.
Yeah, I have someone that have their own business that help men with the proper grooming
Business
Right.
style,
See, that's
Style by
good.
Young,
Right.
shout out to
Yes.
Style by Young. But yeah,
See,
like
good.
it's something that is definitely
big.
needed. It's
No, it is.
definitely
But see,
needed.
we got to help these young men figure out that they're not watching your children. You're with your children.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
when you get that, then you'll understand and know because she's going out. You're not watching anybody. You're
No.
putting time in, and it's very needed. So
Yes.
that's
Well-
that's a big thing.
Well, I want to thank everyone that came on our show. That is our time.
Absolutely.
Tunnel Bangers is coming up. That we definitely you have to
Derek
come
Dean
back.
Photography.
Yes.
Loving
Daddy
you.
Derek
Hattie, I'm
Dean,
glad she
you have to
came
come
in.
back.
You
Thank
know,
you,
when she got to
everyone.
get that story to, that's good, and I love it, and I appreciate all the energy that you show to the community.
Thank you.
You and Leslie, you
Yes.
know, I think that's dope that y'all doing that, and you got to come back so we can talk more about because I
Yeah.
see you and
You
the
gotta
mom
come back
relationship
after.
is dope, and I think
Right.
that's dope,
Right.
and I think young sisters need a little bit more of that interaction, Mom. So you got to come back next Monday. We got to have a whole nother conversation on WillPower UnSurfaced podcast next Monday. Would you come? All
Thank
right.
you so
That's
much.
it.
We'll
Go ahead,
see you
Khadijah. You
guys.
want to close out?
Yes, that's our time. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.